I think the Wild have gone from a cute story the first 10 games of the year where they got off to a good start to where teams are starting to recognize this is going to be a dogfight if we're going to try to get 2 points from the Minnesota Wild.
When tough nights pop up, you can be disappointed for sure, but understand that that team that went to the Stanley Cup last year, that was the big dog, now looks at you as the big dog and gave you their absolute best.
To be one of the top teams, you got to beat the top teams. You got to play in back-to-backs. You got to win on the road. You got to win the tight games.
It's a rough patch, and they're battling through it, and they're figuring out what they are. When you go into meaningful games late in the year, they will draw back on this tough time, this rough patch, and it'll make them a better club.
Go, boys. We got Bolts, Marco, Zuki, Forzi, Gas. As far as I've been in the league, this is probably the most injuries I saw. So this year it was like so many injuries, and we all know nobody gonna come and help us. Everybody should make a difference.
The teams we have in our division they're all winning games, and the points are so big when you play against each other to get some separation or catch a team ahead of you.
They've had the upper hand on us, and it's a battle, and it's not easy. It's never going to be easy, so huge 2 points.
Stars move in with Johnston, a shot, he scores!
Wyatt Johnston had gone 6 games without a goal. That streak is over.
Ever since that playoff series, we've struggled against them, and they're kind of have run their show a little bit, and we just had to find a way to beat them.
So the Wild down 2-0 after 40. The Stars a goal in each period. Ready for the third period in Dallas, Texas. The Wild trying to generate some offense in the third, down 2-0 to the Stars.
Parts of the game you're gonna play good, and parts you just have to hold on for your life a little bit. And we're there, 2 shots away. It's close in this league. We have some very good players on our team that can score.
Wild have numbers at the Dallas line. Zuccarello across, Brodin a shot, he scores!
We had a job to do, and Gus held us in there early in the game until we got our legs going, and we're able to come out on top.
Chisholm will curl right side, and Spurgeon for a shot, he scores! And the Wild, just like that, have tied this game at 2.
We really turned it on the third period. You know, that was one of our best periods. Gave ourselves a chance, pushing it to overtime.
Faber down the slot, Faber circles the net, the wraparound, he scores! What a win for the Wild!
Very nice move by him. Obviously, he has a pretty good celly as well.
It was a sick move.
D-Mess, 3 Gs. Oh! Awesome job staying with it, Gus. With the battle on the pipes there.
It was a battle, especially with just the stuff leading up to it. So to get that 2 points was, it started us off on the right foot post break. So
Gus, great job, dude. Kept us in it all night. I gotta go with TRIA on this one. Good job, boys. Big win. Whatever happened tonight, if we keep win the next one.
Oh my gosh, there's Nardi! Oh my gosh, there's the
That's
guy.
not the surprise I was talking about, but he's pretty cool too. That's Charles Nordy. That's in front. Planting some stuff right now. Going in there, you never know the situation that they've been going through, but I'd been able to hang out and try and get to know him a little bit and talk a little something different than what he was going through was awesome.
You're going to be a captain of an NHL hockey team. You're going to be looked at a lot of different ways. And I think Jared Spurgeon is a guy that goes out of his way to help people out.
Got your jersey here, and then I can sign it for you after, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I don't want to get dirty, though, with all of the mulch and dirt we got going, so we'll do it after. That's all right with you?
Yeah.
Okay. When you go to meet someone like that, it's pretty cool just to see the things you can strike up and have some similarities with as well.
He hasn't been to a hockey game before, he told me. He's never been to, we'll have to go sometime.
Yeah, well, get you out there. We could try and get you out. It'll be awesome. See this guy flying around in the stands?
That'd be sweet.
Throwing some shirts out? Just let us know when you feel up to it. We can make it happen.
Yeah, well,
Just all around a very special kid and very honored to call him a friend. You look good in the green. It fits perfect.
Jared walked into the room, he just lit up like a Christmas tree. You know, you could just feel his energy just grow 100%, you know.
On nights like that, to bring a family and a young man that's been through so much to the rink, to take the time to go visit with that young man, that speaks to the character of Jared Spurgeon. That's why he's wearing the C.
He's very, very humble. He's a very just normal, down-to-earth guy. And that's who Charles will connect with.
There's a lot of people around him, like his support staff, the nurses that I had run into at the hospital with him as well were there, so he's a very special kid.
Sorry, I just gotta tape my finger before it explodes.
You able to bend it?
No.
Yet?
No.
At all?
Nope. It's broken.
So are you taping together during a game?
Yeah, I do a little buddy tape. Yeah, I can make a little fist, but that's it. And then that's me straightening it. I got a little claw.
What do you feel like you bring to the locker room?
I feel like someone else has got to answer that. What do I bring? A big, toothless smile that people can joke about, maybe? I don't know. Why don't you cozy on up and join me for one of my favorite you guys.
He's instant fun. Like, he is a guy, wherever he is, everything is more fun.
guy's guy. I think he brings energy to the room, energy to the arena.
He definitely brings something that we don't have every night.
Let's start November.
So much fun. Gus was unbelievable. Kirill stayed out there for 2 minutes. Kirill, top titty 2x4 to end the game. That was nice.
Like when he said the 2x4, when he like titty 2x4, I don't know where he got that from.
I'm here with Brock Faber. He's the first guest on my show, Turning Up the Heat. Does this sauna suit make my butt look big?
Now you see him in these commercials and you see that personality come out. It isn't fake, it's who he is. And that's what makes him so damn lovable.
Not again. Yeah, I get a little grumpy sometimes, so you never know. Cool. Yeah.
We gotta wait until the interview.
Skating around when we first got out there and looking across and seeing the big man was something I'll never forget.
Wanna take a photo? Yeah, come here.
Played against each other in the Ontario Hockey League. We played together in the American League and against each other in the American League, but this was our first time playing against each other in the NHL. I think playing against him's fine, but fighting him would be a no-go. That would make for a very awkward Thanksgiving dinner.
Bend over. Don't bend over, you jack. That's good. Okay, good luck. Have fun.
The West and the Central Division have become a measuring stick for the Wild. You beat Dallas, and then you've got Colorado in town, and you have to face them without your key guys, and Faber, Kaprizov, Brodin. It makes it that much more challenging to beat a club like that.
They got two big dogs on offense. They got another big dog on defense. Shutting those guys down, trying to take away their time and space is kind of the #1 priority whenever you go up against a team like that.
Is he allowed to pick his stick up? What the? Just because it's Cale McCarr doesn't mean he can lift his stick up. Yeah, that was brutal.
Colorado is a team like the Wild that have stamped themselves as a division champion contender. And when you see what they can do on the ice when they're healthy, you see a team that's operating at a very high level.
Manson connects with O'Connor. O'Connor in, scores! Colorado has an early 1-0 lead.
My bad. My bad. That's my bad, John.
This challenge within the game was our start. They got a goal early, and then they got a lucky goal with a bad bounce and a little mistake there.
Terrible turnover, put it right on the stick of Colton, who beats Gustafson, and it's 2-0 Colorado.
It's all good. It's all good. All good.
DeHaan got a piece of it. Good draw to the slot. Has it poke checked away. Bogosian fires. Scores!
That was a nasty goal. Nasty 72. Wow. Wow. That away with Luis, huh? Cross body. Top titty. Hey, he lifts it. Are you not allowed to look?
The defense pairings continue to get jumbled around. Again, no Faber, no Brodin, no Spurgeon. David JIRI to make his Wild debut.
I was excited and ready to go, ready to play. I can't help a team like that.
I got first one.
Probably been a whirlwind of emotions for him. You know, he goes through a trade, goes down, plays well in Iowa, and then gets a call up to play against the Avs. Does well in his first outing with us. Hopefully he takes it and runs with it.
You want to prove to the Minnesota Wild that they made the right choice. You want to prove to the Columbus Blue Jackets that they made a mistake. At the very least, you're excited about the fact that you see that hunger to want to prove somebody right and somebody wrong.
we are ready for have each other's back, right? If somebody's out, somebody has to step up. So, yeah, that's how it works.
That way, JIRI, nice plays. Good job, JIRI. That way, Jeremy. That way.
They're very quick doing the transition, like they're the neutral zone and how to get the puck and just come straight in and attacking.
He scores. Mikko Rantanen picks up goal number 25 to make it 3-1 Colorado.
Duke! Go off.
But let's come out, let's play fast, let's be on it. They played last night. We get one, we get two, we get momentum. But come out fast, good transition, north direct, and let's be really good in the offensive zone. That's where we're gonna come down. All right?
This time of year, you gotta be on your game. You gotta be ready to grind it out, with or without your best players. There are no easy nights.
McKinnon scores and make it 6.
You can see the goaltender's getting a little deflated.
I think we're super star power. You know, when Makar, McKinnon on ice, we can create from nothing, and it's every shift. It's dangerous.
They're feeling themselves. We're trying to get back to our feet and get our game going. And you know, their top players are very good, and they held us down there a little bit.
You've got to be kidding me. This game's a joke.
The Avalanche will leave St. Paul with a 6-1 victory. And we get some extracurriculars at the final horn.
What's happening?
These teams will see each other again in 11 days. Some of this stuff might be just to send a message that it's going to be different that night.
Yeah, it was a tough loss, but I mean, first game is behind me, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
They had to play that game shorthanded. It didn't go the way the Wild wanted that game to go, but I think you want to see both those teams compete with their full rosters to let the dust settle when it matters most.
You're in a stretch of games now where you're building towards a playoff spot. If you think there's gonna be an easy night in the back half of an NHL regular season, you're crazy. That's just not the way it works.
Jake Middleton, a -4 the last time he played his younger brother, has the first goal of the afternoon here today, and Minnesota will play with a lead.
The whole year, it's kind of been that next man up mentality. We've been talking about that almost every day since the start of the year, and playing the same way night in and night out, no matter who's in.
The team is figuring out a way to win, and it's a different path to victory right now with who the Wild are missing.
People are gonna come back after injuries, and we can just keep having our foot on the gas when they're back.
Getting confidence, some people getting more opportunities. Somebody was on a second unit power play, now we're in the first unit, and like almost same for everybody.
They score! Yakov Trenyan wristing it home!
The challenge is going to be to play with the same hunger and accountability that gave them success.
It's going to be a battle, and it's going to come down to the end, so taking it day by day, one game at a time.
Despite the injuries, despite the adversity, they don't change who they are. I really believe this is a team that believes in its culture and its system and is looking to do big things.
The Minnesota Wild go on the road in Denver, and they steal 2 points in the standings from the Avalanche. They win it 3-1, and a huge 2 points here for Minnesota.
Thanks.
Okay. Just come. Just sit here. Zach, he's 15, and Jace is 7. Kobe's almost 11, and then Myers. Meyer, how old are you?
6 next month.
One of the harder parts about being a veteran player with family is that you have to balance the fact that you have to be your best every single night, but you have to toe the line because what's most important actually isn't hockey, it's family, and I think Jared Spurgeon would be the first to tell you that.
I'm pretty fortunate, obviously, to live in a place where you can do this. We both grew up in cold climate, so Danielle, she's a pretty good skater herself. Can't stop, but she can fly.
He's just such a good person, right? Family man, leads by example. He's just, he's a full package.
You literally just did a headstand. Zach, maybe don't dangle him that much.
If he stands up and says something in the room, it's usually something important. It's something we have to address right away, and it's a big part why the team having success.
Nice, Jace. Did he just blow you a kiss? And gets those sellies from Danielle, I think. When I score, I'm just more in shock that it went in.
You know, he cares so much about his teammates and, you know, his family and just everyone around him. Couldn't have asked for a better guy to look up to.
It's fun to come out here and be a bit more free than you are on a regular practice, so even for the kids too. My dad made an outdoor rink for my family, my brother and sister and I one winter, and then now I realized why it was only one winter with how much work goes into it, and obviously once we got old enough to walk up the street to the local rink, it made it pretty easy for us to do that, and you just wait to see my dad's truck's lights in the parking lot and wait for a honk, and that's when you knew you had to come home.